Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Welcome back to Anointed Lady TV, your number one channel for legit news on politics and many other cocoa with the sub for inside this our green white green country. So we be Nigeria. As usual, we don't come back with breaking news, we don't come back with updates, we don't come back with fresh reports we could like share, give the general public. And the cocoa now be say the African Democratic Congress will be ADC. Them now don't default our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's claims. Say we nation Nigeria no the longer rely on borrowing. The ADC now they accuse Tinubu-led administration saying they deceive Nigerians with false statistics on revenue generation. For instance, one statement where they issued by the ADC, their National Publicity Secretary, man they go by the name Malam Bolaji Abdullahi. The party they describe the revenue narrative of the government as propaganda built on lies. The ADC they yarn say government their recent celebration of revenue mobilization was very much misleading. Them now just they whine the general public and it no make sense at all. The African Democratic Congress they let men they know say while the 2025 budget they project 41.81 trillion naira, now only 20.59 trillion naira now they don't realize so far. The party will be ADC consider the question why be say this Tinubu-led administration they continue to borrow money despite their claims of record revenues. And the one where they even more troubling now the fact say not all the revenue in question they flow to the federal government when measured on a pro rata basis for January to August, or when measured against the full year target, the shortfall they become very much clear, and this they expose the hollowness of the claims made by the government. So with all these levels now, the opposition party they see boldness to take challenge the claims made by the federal government. The African Democratic Congress also challenged the recent comments made by our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the exchange rate. And no be lie my good people, our President be the yarn say before $1 now 1,900, but now $1 now 1,450. So therefore our country naira the seafront, our country currency they improve. Now sake of this comment, now the African Democratic Congress called the yarn they give our president say oga that your statement is very much wrong. And that's now sake of say on the 29th day of May from inside the year 2023 when Tinubu enter office as president of green white green country Nigeria, $1 was about 460 naira for official window, and it dey between 700 and 800 in the parallel market. Then on the matter of borrowing, the African Democratic Congress come dey point to the announcement where the Debt Management Office then drop on the 26th day of August for inside this year 2025, and that announcement be say them now will be the Debt Management Office they don raise 136.16 billion naira through a federal government bond auction, plus the $21 billion loan approved by the National Assembly for inside the month of July. Now, according to the African Democratic Congress, all these borrowings where the federal government now don't engage themselves, it don't push the debt stock of the country to $120 billion, that the equivalent to 180 trillion naira. And that's now the highest money where this our green white green country don't borrow in the history of borrowing. So the main question now where ADC, African Democratic Congress, they ask, now if revenues are truly being met, why is this government still borrowing more money? And the matter no end there my good people. The opposition parties still proceed for go they criticize the recent economic policies where they include the newly introduced 5% petrol tax and the 300% increment in the cost of international passports. The African Democratic Congress now they describe these two new policies as cruel and insensitive, and them they argue say these two new policies so they burden the already struggling Nigerians instead of to they give them relief. The federal government was supposed to they bring up things to calm down the hardship we countrymen they face sake of the policies we our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu initiates. Instead, they bring up more policies we go choke the general public. According to the African Democratic Congress, the fuel tax is worsen the impact of subsidy removal, while the hike in passport fees e dey make Nigerian passport to be one of the most expensive in the world relative to income. And no be lie my good people, the 001 of we nation Nigeria on Tuesday im dey insist say this our green country no get plans to resort to borrowing at all. Anything wey concern borrowing and we nation Nigeria, they don cut ties, they don burn that bridge. And he announce say his administration don meet the 2025 revenue generation target ahead of the schedule through the non-oil sector. And him now dey talk all this one for the State House for inside Abuja during a courtesy visit by members of Buhari organization, men wey dey led by the former Nasarawa State Governor Senator Tanko Al-Makura. Now e never dey clear if our presido dey try to impress, whether dey try to buy this men to his own side abi im just dey yarn legit, but im come feel the need to dey tell the general public and the men wey come to visit am say this achievement wey mention so was recorded in the month of August, and that na 4 months before the end of the fiscal year. And he say this is government wey dey pilot, so when they lead, they remain committed to pursuing reforms wey go guarantee economic stability, wey go guarantee growth, and that resilience on non-oil revenue don begin to dey yield positive results. And if the non-oil revenue is doing well, then Nigerians no supposed to dey fear the things and things wey the US President Donald Trump dey do on the other side. Now, sake of this report, sake of this comment wey come aside from our president mouth, not only the African Democratic Congress will respond, even the former Anambra State Governor, Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, he followed the talk, say make our president show am the record, make our president show the general public the evidence, say yes, the non-oil revenue and whatsoever is doing well, for the sake of transparency, to prove say no be whine, making show the general public physical evidence, no be by talking, making show working. This my good people, now the information we I wan share give the general public. Now anyhow the matter be you for body, or if you be say you get contributions, no let anybody or anything stop or intimidate you. Feel free make you put down your contribution inside our comment section. Once again, now we be Anointed Lady TV. Now they like give on our legit news on politics and many other cocoa with the sup for inside this our green country will be Nigeria. And now if you be say like this report, if you be say you like this update and you would like to receive more, then sharply make you subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to put on the notification bell so that as we dey bring more news on your side, I go first receive the updates and you go even get them sharp. Now me they go get more news, me they go get more reports, me they go gather more information for you my good people. Try make it no go anywhere.